Papa.
Whatever. Once you get there, you can take it off. And then, but the second you get on the ground, or actually before you come down, put it back on. When your feet are on the ground, you have to have orange on, or out of your blinds. And once shooting hours is over, no matter if you're still sitting there waiting on your pickup ride, that weapon has to be in a case. It don't matter if you're sitting in that tree or on the ground. When the second shooting hour is over, if it's not in the case, and if the game warden happens to come along, they will give you a ticket for that. And and trust me, they're going to be around, and they could walk right in on you. And
Yes,
you
they will.
How you doing? Show them your stuff, and they'll be on their way. You know, but they have never done it, but they can do that.
They walked in on us last year.
Yeah. When we were dragging your belt, they come right in the woods, check the set.
Sure
That's
did.
for bows too, right?
Huh?
And that's for bows too.
That's everything. A weapon has to be in a case in the minute shooting hours. Because they told you, get that, you better put that in the case.
Yes. And it was, I had it, I dropped it like halfway back on the trail so I could pick it up and put it in the case.
That's another thing. When you're like dropped off, take your case with you.
Yes.
Walk in the woods just far enough where they can't see it, and leave and take it out and leave it right there on the trail going in. That way you'll get out before shooting hours is over anyway. It'll be darker in the woods, and you'll come out to the road and you'll go, why are we out? Because you can't see nothing in the woods, but it's called light out outside. So usually the shooting hour time is not an issue. It's not an issue at all. And then the guys sitting in blinds, they have a tendency to want to see, leave everything shut except the front window that you shoot out of. Don't open those side windows. Don't be sticking your head out of them. It's just keep it the way it is. And the guys in tree stands, a lot of them you'll climb up in, and there'll be pine trees and cedar trees like they'll brush you in. Try if you can leave it there and sit comfortable and be able to shoot. Don't take it off. Just leave it in there. It helps break up your outline, and you'll be able to. It'll just help with the hunt. What else?
You want me to get the list?
Yeah, go get
The boating.
Huh?
The things in the boat.
Oh, when you go out to boat, which we should have told you guys before we went, have life jacket in the boat, and it has to have this little safety container. That's a must.
That little orange thing?
Yep.
Yes.
All the boats have them in it already.
That's all that. It's
Life jackets, you have to have. You don't have to wear it, but it has to be in the boat.
It's good sea fishing.
And I've told most of you, if you go that way, don't go under a railroad trestle. It's not illegal, nothing wrong, other than you go much farther down, you get into the toe of the hydro dam and you won't come out, and we'll be fishing pieces out of you out of below the dam, if they find anything.
I got a question. Out of the blind, so once we get in the blind, do we take our orange and like put it on top?
No,
Nope.
no,
No?
Nope.
you don't have to do that.
Okay.
You just have to wear it in and out.
In and
Okay,
out.
okay. Very good.
You can wear it in the blind, yes, you want to.
Yeah, that's fine. You can wear a safety harness in the blind too. I don't care.
I think I'll do that. Yeah, thanks.
Once you kill one, text us. It don't matter what time it is, text us. Because if it's early, we'll come get it, bring it back, take pictures, get it skinned, get it in the freezer as soon as you can. I know it sucks sometimes not to be able to show your buddies what you shot, but when it's warm, we're not too worried about that, and that's why we take a lot of pictures. So we'll have pictures to show and stuff. And then in fishing, remember there's a slot limit. Life jacket's got that fish fry. So we'll clean any fish you catch, because if you want to have a fish fry, you got to catch fish. So
Yeah, keep your fish is what he's saying.
this is, everybody knows this, but something we got to go over is just don't be taking alcohol to the tree stands. Meals are 8 a.m. That's subject to what we got to do in the mornings. You know, if it's got a lot of bears to skin, we'll have breakfast earlier. If we don't, it'll be 8 o'clock. Lunch is at 1. Late suppers, late night, whenever we get there. These cabins got solar lights, but we've rigged them all up with generator lights. But if you use the solar lights, try to make sure to shut them off, because they only last as long as the marine battery lasts. two things we don't talk about in hunting camp is politics and religion. I've seen too many arguments and guys getting fist fights talking politics and religion in different places I've been. So we're all hunters. We all probably pretty much the same idea on stuff, but that's just a subject. There's tons of other stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we're here for an adventure and a good time. We're
Yeah,
not here
yeah.
to settle the world's problems. Let's
Okay,
do that at McDonald's.
if you need something or something's, you got a question, don't be afraid to ask any of us. We all pretty much know. Even Joelle, she's killed plenty of bears. She knows what she's talking about. Now, if anybody goes to town, always ask her if she needs anything, and ask if we could go fill water jugs up, take the garbage up, and we'll tell you, or see if she needs. And we'll pay you for it, but see if she needs ice.
Well,
yeah.
I've big
Let's see. I think that's it. I think we're about ready to eat.
Well, you're not
Anybody
ready,
got
Chuck.
any question? Oh,
You're
there's
not.
another thing. Talking to everybody, I don't think this will ever be an issue. Is we try to bring everything out like that we take in, like gum wrappers, candy bar wrappers, stuff like that. If you do all that stuff and you drop it, no big deal. But try to pick it up when you come out. You know, we're guests here too. We're here because of Canoe Canada lets us do this. You know, or we wouldn't be here. So we try to leave everything better than we find it. So that's how we want to leave it. So I think that's it.
And she said she'd tell us when dinner's ready. I
Dinner's
asked her.
ready. Okay. You got anything, Jack, that you want to add?
Sounds like covered it all.
Okay.
No going in the woods till we get there.
Oh yeah, that's not on my list, but that is something that I need to talk about. If you shoot one, even if you see it go down, if it's not within eyeball sight of the bait and you can look and see your sight, don't go after it unless you have. Just don't go after it because even marking the trail, people sometimes can't find their way back. And it sucks to get lost up here because if you go the wrong way, I'd have to call the mounted police and it might not ever find you.
Yeah, how about the sows and cubs?
Oh, now there's one person going to be on a bait that has sow and cubs. Which one's that?
It's not me this year.
And you've already talked to them.
So, forest tour, a couple of them have sows and
Okay.
cubs on them.
Just wait just a little bit. Just don't shoot right away. Cubs usually come in after the sows. And they ain't going to leave. If a bear comes into your bait, it's normally not going to just turn and run and never come back anyway. So you can watch them a while. You know, it's kind of fun to watch them. I know you want to shoot them right away, but if they come in, just especially a good bear, he'll come in like he don't care, and he don't care. He don't care. He'll know you're there. He don't care, and they won't run. Just come in and run off. They'll hang around. But as soon as you get a first good shot, go ahead and shoot it. But kind of wait, make sure you don't have no cubs with it and stuff. Because there's always a chance any bait we hunt, even though we might have pictures of it, the sow and cubs could show up. Bears we've all showed you, or the ones we showed you, or that are coming in, it could be, tomorrow's a different day. We can't predict what's going to happen tomorrow. All we can show you stuff that's in the past, and tomorrow's a totally different day. A bear 10 miles this way could be on a bait 10 miles that way the next day, and we won't know it till you walks in.
Tell you shooting.
Huh?
Tell you shooting.
That's that it now.
I think so.
What else?
What's
That's
up?
all I got.
Is that all's on the list?
I got it on her list. Oh, we want a group photo.
Don't forget that.
Maybe we'll do
You
that
forgot that
tonight.
last year. Just saying.
Huh?
You forgot
We got
that
it.
last year.
We got it the first week last year, not
Oh
the
yeah,
week.
thanks a lot, buddy. That's two things. Yeah.
When you go hunting, make sure you have your hunting license, that permit thing that Joelle had you fill out, and photo ID. That has to be on your person. Can't be in the truck. It's got to be with you in wherever you're hunting. That has to be on you. It's no different than probably wherever you're from hunting. You gotta have all that stuff with you. So. Is she ready?
She just wants to make sure we get a group photo.
That's it. I can't. she doesn't have anything more down here for me
Should
to
we wait
say.
till we got 13 bear down tomorrow morning?
I hope it ain't 13. That'll be a long ass day the next day.
Have you ever skinned a bear, Jeff?
I watched you guys do it once. It's just a little bear though.
Pretty simple. We've been working at this 3-4 weeks.
Yep.
Working our
You do a
tails
hell of a
off.
job, I'll tell you
We
that.
have a good hunt.
You guys do a hell of a
Been
job.
doing this. I've been guiding and outfitting since I've been 24. I'm 61. Dad's the same. Boys have been up here since they've been 9, 10 years old.
Yeah, I told the other day, Jack, Tucker, you know, you're working on 20 years.
Yeah, they can do it without us. I basically do it without us. Arts, that's.
And of course, there's a youngster. He's been in here about 10. I lied. I thought he told you he was only 7.
I've guided people all over the country, different bighorn sheep, elk, antelopes, deer. This is something that our family has always done. I
And
have
you
an
shot,
uncle that guided in Alaska till he retired.
you shot a lot of big deer that time, too.
Yeah. Neither here nor there now.
No, I know it. But
But yeah, it's something that we do. We take pride in doing the best we can. It's pretty a simple place, but we love it. It's fun to be here. That's it. Tucker says time now. Down there we found a bud about 50 yards. We found a 105-inch earwig white one. That's what he started to say.
That's not
he
it.
told us exactly where it went in at and stuff. He shut up real quick. He took that was Chippendale's.
This one has a barrel on it.
With an open top barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you'd use that soup if you left it 20 minutes.
You'd have to lay it down. So here we are in the opening day of Ontario black bear season. It's about 77, 78. Me and Nick are getting ready to take out Jason, Jeff, and Chris. It's a little before 2. Eric and Randy already headed out, and so did Mike and James. And we're hoping for a good day. It's a little warmer, but hopefully it cools down there before dark and this wind dies down. And I think bears will be moving. But we'll see. What you got to say, Nick?
Oh, it's always exciting that first day.
Yeah.
Hunters are going out.
I said we'll kill 6 today. No, I said 5.
I said 4.
Yeah,
I think 4.
and Dad said 6.
But I'd be happy with 1.
And I'm calling for the first bear shot will be Eric. What?
Yeah.
Who do you think will be the first bear?
Probably Eric, because that bear's so consistent in there every day.
I said, being Dad wouldn't say, because he's, I don't know. And then he finally said, I think Christine. Well, then Vic. Well, maybe Mike. I don't know.
I don't know.
So, I think it'll be Eric or Jeff, but I think Eric. But I feel confident that we're gonna kill a lot of bears, but then it's always the first day curse where we only kill 1 or 2.
Yeah. And then there's years we kill a bunch the first day.
We have never had a year where we killed a bunch. It's
Really?
always the second day.
I thought there was a year we
Like
killed
the-
6.
No, that was the second day of the season, because the opening day we killed 1. And then the next day we killed 6. And then the second week that year we killed none. And then we killed 5.
There it is.
But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But when we got a couple other baits to bait too. while we're out there. So we shall see. Any last words?
We'll get back to you when we're dragging bears.
Well, me and Nick got everybody dropped off. Chris kind of forgot his arrows, but luckily he had a couple arrows in his case with a couple broadheads, so he was fine. So we shall see. Everybody else is out too, and we're hoping here soon we might just get a text, maybe two, that we need to go get a bear. When we checked the card on Chris's bait, the bear had not been there today yet, but he was there yesterday all throughout the evening. And both Jeff's and Jason's baits, we think we bumped a bear off as going in. Because it was like 3 or 4 minutes before on Jeff's that the bear was there. Before it was a picture of us. And Jason's, it was like we had it on video, and for some reason those cameras, when they're on video, don't give you the time. It was like a video of a bear, and the next video was us walking in. So I'm assuming we were probably walking in, he was laying there close. So I would hope they see some bears. It ought to be. It's a little warm. It's not too bad though. So yeah, it's cooling off a little bit, and it's supposed to cool off towards dark, and it's overcast. So we shall see. Hopefully the bears move, and hopefully we got a few that we gotta go get here in a little bit and take some pictures and scan. So we shall see. So we're here at the express bait where Randy was sitting, and he shot a bear. So we're getting ready to go in. We're gonna get the sled out, and we're gonna go see if we can't find it. Hopefully it's just laying there pretty close. He's using a gun, so we shall see. You got anything to say, Dad?
No, first one for the year. Let's hope
We
we
got
get it.
one more to get.
Got another one to get later.
Good job.
Grab that one of them ratchet strands. There's no footprints in the moss here.
Yeah. Oh, there's blood. Yep. Yeah. There it is. You see it? Yep, black spot laying
Yep.
there.
This damn shit soaks the blood up so bad, it's hard to find. How do I get this out?
Congratulations. Oh yeah.
Nothing wrong with that bear.
No, not at all.
I don't touch them till you do. Congratulations. Congratulations. That's a beautiful bear.
It's hardly in the ground. So it must have either really slowed down.
There he goes.
That's number 11 this year. Well, we just got the first two dropped back off here at the camp. We got Jeff's and Randy's. Both nice bears, both sows. I bet live weight, they're both easy over 200 pounds. Don't you think, Dad?
Yes,
Now
I think so.
Now we're going over to Flanders Road, and we're going to the 4K bait where Dale is, and then we got to go to Dora bait where Mike is. It's still not about 5 till 8, so there still could be a couple more hit the dirt. And but I'm got one more bear for the night, and I'm right. Nick right now is right at 4, and Dad still has 2 more to get for being 6 for opening day. But it's cooled off pretty nice. It's about 70 degrees now. It was about 80, so stuff is dying. We seen a nice bull moose, or a nice little moose, and then we seen a bunch of wolves this morning, or this afternoon too. So other than that, I ain't got nothing. Nick, you got anything?
No, it's always exciting when you're dragging bears.
Dad, you got anything?
Nope, I'm good. Let's go.
All right, shut it off.
Did he?
I've seen the bushes, and then when he groaned, it seemed like he went uphill a little bit and crashed. Okay.
Shit, I didn't bring a light. Did anybody bring a light?
I got mine.
Has Ian seen anything?
Well, he got in late,
Yeah, how'd it come out?
and I haven't heard a shot.
That's all. Hadn't seen nothing to shoot at anyway. Oh yeah, this is
We didn't bring the sled.
sled boy.
Grab a light too. One of my lights.
Did you hear them coming, or they just boom? There they are.
Well, I've seen them kind of nose, and both of them came through the same way.
Yeah.
And I knew he was busy. So, went from the bait, he ran this way, and he went at an angle, and then he moaned and groaned there, and then he went right over here, and I heard a crash right over here. Okay. 50 yards or so.
You went up through this right here?
Yeah. You want a blood trail?
Probably be better.
I seen him coming, but I didn't hear him. The squirrels gave him away.
Yep. Tucker, hold this a minute.
I was like, something's going on over there.
You'd think an animal this big, you'd hear him coming in.
You never do. Unless they want you to hear them.
Exactly.
A little one will be noise because he wants to scare anything bigger than him off the bait. So he'll act like a real big one. He'll make all kinds of racket. He'll jump up on trees, bend them over, pop his jaws. And if it's a big one, they just look at it like you're crazy, dude.
Man, it's dead out. There ain't no wind.
How spooky.
You scared?
No.
Scared bear gonna hit you?
I bet I can't get his jaws open.
Well, good morning, good morning. Here it is. It is the second day of Ontario black bear season. It is August 16th. It's about 5:45 in the morning. And I am going down to meet Jason to go look for his bear. He hit one last night. In the last 10 minutes of shooting light. Not sure about the shot. I think it's a good shot. But we're gonna go look for it this morning. Hopefully we can find it. Just gonna be me and him, because Dad has 4 other ones to take care of also this morning, and Jack and Nick have to run baits. So we shall see what this morning has in store. I'm hoping for a dead bear. The kill spot, the killer, the bear. Not a bad bear either. Bait hasn't been touched since. Whew. And I'm hot and sweaty. Praying for rain.
Well, it is 3:41 on Wednesday, second day of bear hunting season. We just dropped Chris off back at his bait, G-Bobby's, and we are headed back to the cabin now to sit and wait and hopefully get some calls, some bears down. It's rainy right now, but it says it's supposed to cut off in about an hour, so bears should be moving after that, hopefully.
That's the plan anyways.
Yup.
As you guys seen, me and Jason did find his bear, and it was
Scarface!
Yes, it was. So that's one named bear, and it dressed out at 240, so it was roughly 290-ish, 300-pound bear. And then Mike Brown's bear was just a little bit bigger, and it was about the same, you know. So, and also Jeff and Randy's both dressed over 200 pounds. Only one that didn't was Dale, and but it didn't. We'll just say it didn't break half of 200 pounds. Is what we'll say. But if you can't tell, it is raining. But off to the west where these guys are hunting, it is starting to clear up pretty good, it looks like. So we'll see. You got anything else, Nicholas?
Nope, hope to get some calls here in a few hours. Go Jackson Bears.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully we got... I'm calling for 3 tonight.
That's what I was saying.
So, and I think it'll be...
Christine, Dawn, and I think Eric. Those are my 3.
I think Dawn. I think James. And Eric. That's who I think. We shall see what is going on, everybody. Here it is. It is the 3rd day of season. It is August 17th. Yesterday, I'm just going to come out and say it, sucked. Weather sucked. The hunting was slow. Chris hit a bear that we couldn't find last night. We didn't find this morning, and we're pretty convinced he shoulder shot it. The arrow broke. Well, it didn't really break. The only thing that came out was his inserts. His insert and his broadhead is the only thing that came out, and the blood looked muscly. So you right there gave us the clue that it wasn't dead, and it was shot in the shoulder. Which, if you're bear hunted ever before, you know that shoulder is an impenetrable object. It's something you don't want to mess with on a bear. But it happens. It's not the first time I've seen it. It surely won't be the last. Now today, we got a totally different weather conditions. The high is like 66. It's a little little nice, little breezier than I would want it to be. But it is what it is. We killed 5 on the first day. We hit one last night. We seen bears yesterday, some, just not big ones. And I'm hoping today is better. I have a feeling it will be. I moved Chris to a bait we call Bunny Hill. And I just dropped off. Well, I didn't drop him off. I just moved Eric to a bait we call Early Bird. So hopefully one of those two guys get hunted. Everybody else is still at the original baits. Don and Donnie, you know, they're at 2 good baits still. Donnie's seen bears every time, just nothing big. Seen sound cubs yesterday. Ian hasn't seen one yet. And James didn't see anything to shoot last night either. So we shall see. Maybe tonight will be a different night. Maybe a few more hit the dirt. If not, then we're probably going to be moving a couple more guys tomorrow. Probably both of the Sullivans, Don and Donnie, and probably Ian and James too. We'll probably be moving them. But we'll see. You know, we'll see. Hopefully we get a couple bears on the ground tonight. Chris is over there hunting brown sugar. And that big red bear that we've been seeing, he, I think, has been officially on 8 or 9 different baits. It is insane. And so he's been farthest one away like 14 miles from one to the other. And so it's insane. He's been on a boatload of baits. He's just a big wanderer. And I don't know if we're going to kill him. I really don't. He's been extremely daylight active every day too, so I don't know, man. It's a puzzle. We'll see what tonight. Maybe tonight he was on a bait. Was he on a bait this morning? I don't think he was on it. Yeah, he was on a bait this morning, I believe. No, last night he was on a different bait that he had never been on before, and I don't think he was on any baits this morning. I've checked, or Dad checked, so we shall see. But anyways, I'm heading back to camp. Have several things to do back at camp, so we shall see ya then. And hopefully you'll catch up with us later as we're dragging out a bar. So we'll be seeing ya.
We're down.
Wells Creek, baby.
Sir.
Or do I have to say Canadian? Canada. Wells Creek, baby.
Canoe Canada.
Wells Creek sounds good.
I know, but it's Canoe Canada. Anybody ask us?
Yeah, really, yeah. That's what he hit.
Find it. He didn't have a heart.
Nope. He didn't.
Trust. Nice bear, Nick. What do you think, buddy? They're dropping like flies again today.
Yeah, it turned out to be a good night. We got Victor shot one, Eric shot one,
Okay.
and Don shot one, and Christina hit
My
one.
son has no reception,
Yeah.
right? And I didn't either. I had to drive to call it the test.
Right.
So,
Do you want to? You can just hang out here till.
yeah, I'm just gonna hang out until it's time.
Okay.
Right there is hit. That's impact.
That's tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
We're gonna wait till tomorrow.
The 2 giddiest guys in the whole camp.
I just hate that it's a midget, but all I think is blondes.
You like blonde?
That means it's probably not dead.
It's probably not dead right now. Doesn't mean it's not gonna die. But we'll go look in.
About that, but there was a little bit of grass that digested track on their broadhead.
We're gonna wait.
Did it slip straight through, or did it?
It's
It was. Oh, you got video?
Yes.
Yeah.
So here it is. It's the last day. Everybody pulled out this morning for the first week. And I didn't take a whole lot of video from the first week. The first day I took quite a bit. And then it was just little snips the other day. We were so busy. We ended up with 12 out of 13 shots. 9 killed bears and 3 wounded. Chris hit one in the shoulders. We never recovered. Christine hit one back. And I think the bear ended up in the river and either making it across somewhere. If he made it across, he's perfectly fine. Or he is down the river somewhere and we will never find him. And then Ian, on day 4, shot at one through the brush. And I don't know where that one got hit. It was just pin drop, and then nothing. He disappeared. So I'm sitting outside here. It's loud. You can probably hear the generator running. But we're waiting on tomorrow. Our second group comes in. But a little recap. On day 1, you've seen quite a bit of video from day 1. We killed 5 bears on day 1. The first one was Jeff. We got a text from Jeff that he had killed a bear, dead right there, 10 yards from the blind. As we were on the way out there, Randy texted, and he also killed one with a shotgun, and it only ran probably about 40, 50 yards, piled up dead. So 2 bears right off the bat. It was like 5:30. As we're doing that, Mike and Dale texted that they both shot ones, and it ended up being a long night. Time we got done with those, it was like we got back like 11:30, midnight. And also Jason shot one on opening day. Mike, Jason's both went over 300 pounds. They were big bears, and they were both boars. And then Randy's and Jeff's went well over 200, in the mid 250s. They were both sows. They were very big sows, but they were sows. Dale's was a nice bear as well. On day 2, we had a little bit of weather front come in. Seen some bears. Chris hit the one in the shoulder. That was only shot that night. And then day 3 was another very good evening. Who shot first? Vic shot a beautiful, beautiful bear on the last stop bait. Not the biggest bear in the world, but he is tickled to death, and it's going to make a beautiful rug. Then Eric shot a stud. He shot a thumper, well over 300-pound bear. Probably close to a 19-inch skull, which is a stud. He was jacked. I've known Eric a long time and trying to been getting him on a bear hunt for the last handful of years. Finally came. Now I think he's kind of hooked, I think. So, and then Big Don shot a good bear as well that night. And then Christine hit hers. Like I said, we went the next morning to look, and it ended up in the river. And who knows if it made it across the river or not. If it didn't, it's long gone. There's no way you can find it. And then on night 4, Donnie, which is Big Don's son, shot another beautiful, beautiful colored bear. It was an ice bear. And then Ian hit his that we never found. So all in all, that's a recap of that week. Had a great time, a great group of guys. I would have any of them back at any time. It was awesome. Ate good. Joel did an amazing job on food as always. We all are tired. It felt like a very run around with your chicken with its head cut off kind of week. We were everywhere, it seemed like, doing something, which is good. Prefer it that way rather than just sitting here at the camp. But hopefully this week is a little bit more relaxing than last week. We got a bunch of repeats, Johnny, Clayton, and then Ron, Denny, Steve. And then we have a new group of 6 coming from Wichita, Kansas. And I'm looking forward to seeing them. And hopefully it's another good group of guys. And hopefully some more bears hit the dirt. Like I said, and then James is the only one that didn't get an opportunity at a bear. He didn't even see a bear. And that sucks. I feel like we had a couple more days. Probably could have got him on a bear, but that happens. It seems like some years, about one every year. When I'm whitetail hunting or doing this, there's always one guy you cannot buy a bear or deer. It always seems that way, and I would love to know why. It just always seems that way, but maybe if he comes back, he will be able to get him on a big bear. So, but other than that, we're just kind of relaxing. We moved some stands around today, finalized some spots for this second week where we're gonna hunt. We shot, also Grandpa's gonna hunt this second week, and we got his blind up today. We shot the crossbow, and he's, you know, like that. So we're hoping it's gonna be a good week. Weather ought to be nice, but it seems like this year the weather has literally changed every 5 minutes, and hoping it doesn't this week, because it's saying the highs are only in the low 70s. So we shall see. Stick to it. Also, this first week's, I'm just putting all the video I have. I've been doing like a daily vlog, but this week, first week's hunts and all the video I took with it, it's all going to be compacted into one video. It'll be longer than the normal videos I've been putting out, but hopefully it's still enjoyable, and everybody enjoys it and likes it. And I don't know, we'll see. We enjoy the hell out of this shit. I'm gonna have to bleep that, but and I hope you guys do too. It's just something we love to do, and I don't imagine stopping anytime soon. So other than that, I got nothing for you. Joelle is making pizza tonight. Frozen pizza, for some reason, sounded really good at all of us, and we're gonna eat the heck out of it. So other than that, I got nothing, and we will check back in tomorrow at some point when everybody gets into camp. So see you then.
Or if it's this bear that I showed you already.
The big one.
The big one.
The great
Yeah.